All right, well, here we go. So, a lot of times on these Hondas, we got a pulley issue. It won't be an alternator, even though it seems like it. And wow, hang on a second here. That it looks kind of crazy to me. Hang on. Y'all see that? Could be a pulley. I thought this was a pulley initially. Now, I could very well be wrong. I have been before. I ain't gonna lie. I just did an alternator on one of these cars the other day. I will say this. These vehicles tend to go like in stride with each other. But you don't want to put the wrong part on, right? Especially for a customer. So, we'll check it with this pulley system good, because what will happen is a pulley that's failing will definitely trick you. You'll think it's a bad alternator. It's not. And I swear that pulley it almost looks like locked up to me. I don't know if you guys can see that. It don't even look like it's spinning. If I can rest this light so I can get down in there and check it out. The alternator seems to be doing its job. I do smell rubber burning, but I'm still going with the bad pulley situation. You know why? I've seen this happen too often. And the problem with this is, I'm not seeing that pulley turn, I don't think. Hard to see right down there. You see that? Did it turn? I can't tell. It could be scooting along that pulley surface, which is the worst case scenario for this car. I think it's turning. No way it can be just scooting around there like that. Ain't no way. I ain't my glasses. I can't see nothing. Either way. So we got a bad alternator issue. You can always check the belts. That's what I do first. Check the other pulleys. Anything wobbling. This is extremely difficult tensioner on this car. Extremely difficult. Got the AC on right now. I'm going to run it. I'm overpowering the car. So you can smell the alternator. So I've got my nose down there. I'm going to smell it. I'm going to shut the AC off before I do anything else. You gotta stick my hand in there. Don't ever try this at home, by the way. If you can get your hand in there and touch that pulley gently. Watch your fingers. Oh, it's spinning. Okay, it's not very fast. It's very dangerous. Do not do that at home. For real. We'll lose a finger quick. Anyway, that's definitely spinning. Yeah, you see the alternator too? I can see that right there. Kind of give you a better view of it. Definitely seen better days. Where's my camera? Right there. So look in there. If I can get you some light down in there, take a look at it. Look at that alternator. See how it's got the white buildup in there? That whitish color. Where it's been overheating more than likely too often. And you can actually smell this burning of it. You can smell a bad alternator. I tell people all the time, like, how do you smell it? First thing I do is smell. Well, I can smell, I believe it's the electrical burning smell. Usually the number one way to figure this out. Due to the electrical burning smell you smell. So, just let that steady there while I do my checks. I got a bad alternator though. Go ahead and get that on this car. Should fix the problem. My computer too said bad alternator, but you see that how it's really white like that? I mean, I would say a grayish color almost. So I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna double check the pulleys again. I'm going to start to see if it's got a funny crank to it when I start. See the noise. The battery looks pretty new. I want to say they maybe got it. The battery checked already, I believe. All right, let's shut the AC off. I'm going to let it run. We're up to temperature now, so we can do the final check on the alternator. Now we can, of course. That was the first check, so you see there. Checked out good, so we're going to stop it. All right, back. Okay, we got no other codes. I read those. Now, if you don't have one of these, you don't need it. It's not the end of the world. Don't worry. I'm going to shut this guy off for now. Where is the switch on here? Shoot, off. Still another day. Got no code. So watch. Shut it back off. Oh, got battery light already coming on too. I'll crank up. I should have cranked up that time. Oh, that battery light keeps coming on. It just flicked on again. This thing won't go much longer. It'll be done for here soon enough. So you spin it fast enough, it should tell you whether or not you got a problem. Battery light will come on shortly. Either way, I'm going to do my test real quick again. I'm almost positive at this point it's a bad alternator. The battery alternator test we're going to do right now, down to the alternator test. Well, we'll do the alternator test first. All right, there we go. We'll approve the test. Now we'll rev it up. Hang on a second. We'll start it over. We'll get the lights on. To do the test, you got to have the lights on the on position. So we turn those on. Right there, turn them on. There we go. Lights are on. And we're going to go and rev it up when it says over 2,000 RPMs. And hold for 20 seconds. Then when it reaches the countdown, you reduce speed and turn to idle. Okay? So, give it some gas. I'll tell you what to do next. Turn the headlights to off position. Turn to idle speed. Wow, I can already tell that's not good. Here's right now it's bad. Even lower than it was. I guarantee you if it runs a little bit longer, we're gonna have a bad result. The battery light should come on here in a second. I'm gonna go out there and check those pulleys once more. Keep it on that battery situation. All the battery lights will come on. This will tell you for sure what's happening. Y'all keep an eye on that. I'm gonna go check the rest of the car out real quick and get this properly diagnosed. Check on the part though. It's gonna be a bad alternator though. All right, so is the battery light on? Yep, it's on. So you see that battery light, how it came on? I knew it would. That means you get a bad alternator more likely because we're at idle and there goes the battery light kicking on. This car is not going to run much longer. It will run for a little while because it's just starting to go bad. These Hondas sometimes are pretty tough. I'm going to cut that AC on. I'll go ahead and kick it off right now for you if you'd like to see how you kick off an alternator. Without my scan tool, we're going to run a test right here. Get the AC on. It's hot anyway, so I might as well enjoy the AC for a little while. That's how you do that one. So it's under. So there we go. So we're going to go back. The AC running. What happened is also is other lights that start flashing on here soon enough. Get the lights back on. Get the brakes on too. We're going to really try to kick this alternator's butt. Even a couple of windshield wipers action. We'll put some extra power to it. All this extra power is going to definitely conk the alternator out of here. Quicker, sooner than later. You know, it's just the quickest way to verify on your own. Now, I may not want to conk it out, but so bad because I'm killing the battery and I already know it's a bad alternator. So for video purposes, I may just shut it down here. But as you can see, we got a problem. And I may need to adjust the positioning. So basically, you'll start having other lights kicking on. And that'll be that. So that's how you know. I'm going to turn the lights back off. We'll do one more test. And the AC off, even though it feels good. Try one more test, do one more alternator test. And we got everything running like it should. And continue. Engine lights are on now. Lights are on. Position. Okay. Here we go. Rev it up. Do one more reading of the alternator. But it's definitely a bad alternator. You don't want to misdiagnose this. I've seen plenty of times. Bad pulley. Battery light right there says it all. Because that on while you're driving is usually 99% of the time an alternator. It could be a pulley. That's why I said you want to triple check. Once the countdown's over, we kill it. Drop it back down. And bada bing. It was 11.9 last time, right? 9.82. This car's about to kill itself. So, that's how you know. And that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to kill it. We're going to, you know, not die out, kill that battery all the way. You don't want to do that. So anyway, because you got to move. So 1,000% confirmed. Bad alternator. See if I can restart it one time. See if it even let me. Get my computer back off of there. I don't need to do any more tests. I already know it is a bad alternator. Then we'll go ahead one more time. There you go. Battery's dead. Y'all see that? Battery conked out. It's trying to start, but it's just no battery. So if you get a really, really good battery on this car, what the problem is with a bad alternator. All right, so that's how you do it on a Honda Accord. All right, it's the second one I've done this week, in the past week, believe it or not. This is a 2012, I believe. Yep, 2012. And alternator again. And also too. Yo, triple check your pulleys, be on the safe side. Basically, you can press on, look for wear and tear on the belt. Pulley issues, these are pretty good. Wow, that definitely doesn't feel good though. Wow, hang on. That's definitely a bad pulley. Check it out. Spoke too soon. Wow, that's a bad pulley. I've never seen one like that, but I'm gonna have to do some further diagnostics right here then. So there's multiple issues possibly, but wow, I spoke too early. I didn't check the pulley when I first got here, but that right there is not good at all. Yo, actually, you can see that pulley. I mean, look at that. It's just letting me push down on it. Literally, there is no type of... Y'all see that? Look at that. I can take the belt over my hand, I bet you. Look at this. That's crazy. Look at that. You see? I diagnosed this over the phone. Bill, yeah, I can actually pull that belt up. By my dang on hand. It must have not been rotating like I thought it was. Y'all see down there that pulley moving all over the place? Look at that. That is insane. That's a bad pulley for certain. I don't even know if I can do this pulley on this car. Now, alternator, I thought it smelled rubber. See, the thing is, though, it will read a bad alternator. This is a perfect video where you need to not just jump to conclusions on these things. I'll see that's my hand moving that pulley. Wow. I don't know if I can even do this pulley. I'll see that. Like I'm about to take the belt off with my hand. Watch this. That is going to be a bad pulley for certain. That's why you check stuff right. Alternator could be perfect. It could be bad also, but usually, tell you what, if that belt ain't tight enough, it ain't gonna tighten the pulley. That's what causes this car to act up. This is when the Honda 1.5 liter IV tag. I'm gonna have to look up this pulley. It's hard as hell, I know, to get off, to even tension. Never seen one of this car that damn loose. That thing is hanging on for dear life. So, let me take that back. So, now that I further checked the pulley system, this computer just lied to me. And so this is why it's not always about pulleys. You should never be able to pull this belt like this. You all see that? You would have put money into an alternator to have a bad pulley. Oh, wow. When I went like this, so first check was I did push down, the whole thing is moving. Yep, so definitely a bad pulley. They should be really, really tight. These are extremely hard pulleys to work with. Not the actual bearings in the pulley, it's the actual tensioner pulley itself is going bad. So instead where it creates the tension, there's no more tension on the compression of this pulley. Completely shot. I'm gonna have to look up, see if I can even do one of these. It's a very difficult pulley to do, but I will say bad pulley, 1000%. And possibly an alternator, but get the pulley done first. Maybe doing both while you're in there, it's such a pain. Tough decision on this car. With this many miles, original alternator, probably want to do them both, but if I want to save money and I'm doing it, I would just do my pulley and see what happens, because I bet you the alternator may be okay. What happens is if the pulley, think about it like this, if the pulley belt does not have the right tension on it, the belt is not spinning fast enough, like a generator, not getting enough gas, okay? That's what's going to happen. Basically, it'll cause your car to not charge properly. Anyway, there you go. It's a Honda. Bad pulley issue. Alternator can't hurt. So, let them know. But that's pretty crazy. I almost misdiagnosed that just because I wasn't quite paying attention. It's something you got to be careful for. I will say that. I almost messed up. But that's why you do the checks. Definitely causing strain on the alternator, though, causing it to act, bad. That's why they're telling you it'll work sometimes and not work. So he said, like, if the car sets for a second, he can come back out and the car will work. Let's see if it'll start up now after it's set for a moment, even though it hasn't been long. Just see if it'll start. Why not? Just check it out and see. All right, so it's set for half a second. Wow, it was close. The pulley is skipping around on there, and I don't want to catch it. That's what it is. Wow, okay. All right, so it's killing the battery. Okay, that's what it is. So I bet you it sets when we come back, because this battery is so strong, this car starts. Anyway, there you go. Honda Accord, that's how you figure it out. Peace. Like and subscribe. I hope that helps you. Going. And, this is one of the few things I've been doing this so long, you got to be real careful with. You can make a big mistake on these guys. Overall, you miss something. It's that simple. That's that's something you need to talk to the customer about, having how they want to repair it or whoever. But personally, you probably need to do them both. But if it was my car or somebody in my family's, and because of the difficulty of this, I can get the parts pretty cheap. I would definitely avoid the alternator though, probably. I think it's still around 220 bucks, even my price. So either way, get the pulley done. I will do a video on this pulley. It's a terrible pain in the butt. So I'll probably try to have to get this over here at my place and do them. But either way, good luck, peace, and like and subscribe. I hope that helps somebody. Later.